From 2004 to 2025, there have been millions of games that have been released to the Roblox website. But let me ask you a question. What do all of these games have in common? This was when Roblox was simple.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Roblox adventure.
Sup YouTube, welcome to Guava Juice. We are back with another escape game.
Hey gamers, today Ronaldo, the famous footballer.
Hey everyone, Dan here, and welcome back to another video. Back!
But where did it all go? But what you need to think about is what made these games so loved. It's not because it's old, because it's so loved. It's purely from the fact it's built up from memories upon memories. It's because from the old textures, from having fun playing the games with your cousins, friends or family, or purely just yourself, makes it so nostalgic. And if you take simple games, memories, and nostalgia, that's what made old Roblox so loved and remembered. Now let's compare the old games to the newer games and also talk about why Roblox is hated by most parents. Now if you compare older games and newer games, you can see how they improved a lot. From the textures to the UIs, the scripts, and even the game's icons. Now let me use these two games as an example. Ultimate Paintball and Frontlines. Ultimate Paintball was the first ever first-person shooter, also known as FPS game on Roblox. Ultimate Paintball included shooting enemies around the map to gain points for your team. And it was an overall fun experience if you're playing with friends or family. And if you compare that to Frontlines, which is also an FPS game, you can kind of compare it to Call of Duty. Now the reason I'm comparing it to Call of Duty is because of the graphics, guns, and the way the game was designed. Now what I'm talking about the game was designed is because it looks almost identical to Call of Duty because the graphics are just unreal. Now if you compare these two clips, you can see how the graphics, the guns, and the game have drastically changed over the years because Roblox has gotten a lot better with scripting. Now let's talk about why most parents hate Roblox. If there's one thing about Roblox that is very well known, it is Condo games. If you don't know what a Condo game is, pretty much what a Condo game is where people go into the game to do activities with bypass morphs, and for some reason some people in the game decide to record what they're doing and upload it onto YouTube, endangering the thousands of kids that will use the app every day. And as you can see by these images on the screen, you can see how truly disgusting these games are. Now adding on to Condo games, for some reason Condo games get way more favorites than some games on Roblox. If you take this game for an example, this Condo game has a lot more favorites than this game called Untitled Tag Game. And you're probably thinking that Tag Game's got more favorites. But in reality, this Condo game has got 10% of what Untitled Tag Game has. Because if you combine the visits and favorites, you can see if the Condo games gets 113 million visits, it will get 1 million favorites. Now there's something else that I would like to add on to this before I talk about another topic. And that is Roblox Predators. Now as you can see from these images there, you can see how these Roblox predators got called out for sexually harassing girls throughout Discord and DMing them some very, very disgusting things, such as asking them for nudes, sending them explicit pictures back, and overall just saying some very, very pedophilic stuff. Now I'm not going to go into more depth in this topic because I have another topic that I have to say in this video. For this person I'm going to be talking about, most of you probably know because he is an ex-developer for a game called Toilet Tower Defense, and this person is called Inhi. And the way he got caught many times for being a Roblox pedophile is very disturbing. And as you can see in this tweet by Ruben Sim, made on the 22nd of May, you can see that he tweeted, one of the games in Roblox upcoming classic event is managed in part by a child predator. Inhi is the community manager for Toilet Tower Defense. He targeted a vulnerable 15-year-old in the middle of a breakup to sexually groom her for several months over Discord. And as you can see in this DM between a girl and Inhi, you can see how she stated impregnate, and then Inhi said, have an impregnation kink sometimes, smiley face. And what made Inhi do any of that day, I have no idea, but whatever he did is truly disgusting, and I hope his punishments now are even more severe. Yo, wait, who's turned the light off? Wait, where am I? Where am I and who put me here?
Hello.
Whoa! What was that?
Don't be scared. It's just me.
Of course I'm gonna be scared. I don't know who you are.
Oh, well, that's the thing. You know who I am. I'm you.
What do you mean you're me? You sound nothing like me.
Well, remember that one thing you said a while back where you said you wish you had someone like you, but just evil?
Yeah.
Well, that's me. And I want to make your wishes come true. To say goodbye to your account.
Wait, no! Now, what just happened to me there has happened to thousands of other people on the Roblox platform in the past, and there have been some other cases where some people have literally shut down the game. Now, the first ever Roblox hacker that was ever named in Roblox history was 1x1x1x1. Now, the thing is about 1x1x1x1 is he wasn't really a hacker. Pretty much 1x1x1x1 is an account that's created by Shedletsky, formerly Telemon, on October 25th, 2007. The account was created for the purpose of lore, following the mention of 1x1x1x1 in the original description of the Necrobloxiocon. Now, the reason why most people think that he was a hacker is because throughout the community, many rumors spread about 1x1x1x1 being an exploiter or a leader of an exploiting group. People believes that he became active again after Roblox released updates, which further increased fears that 1x1x1x1 is back and will hack everyone. But then the account was then compromised on May 25th, 2010, and the username was changed to request59245234857238947. The account name is currently called Roblox_user_A1619 due to a name reset exploit. As a result to this, the account was then terminated and was reinstated on July 2010. And since the popularity of 1x1x1x1 was so big, Roblox decided to make references to him in media and events such as the Classic event. Now, this next hacker I'm about to talk about, only people that played Roblox 11 years ago know about him. And this next hacker is called Cool Kid. So pretty much Cool Kid was an infamous exploiter on Roblox known for creating the Cool GUI and being the owner of Team Cool Kid. And Cool Kid and another user called 007N7 formed the group primarily used for trolling and exploiting, and they would raid and exploit servers until both Cool Kid and 007N7 and the group itself were deleted and terminated by Roblox. But the reason they were so noticeable is because Cool Kid and many of his members became infamous for trolling and exploiting several Roblox games such as Work at Police Place and Natural Disaster. And pretty much what they did is that they went into the games and they spread around their quote, Team Cool Kid joined today, and they attracted others to join the group or imitate their behavior. They would also use exploits to gain an unfair advantage or disrupt gameplay experiences for other players. So the games Work at Pizza Place and Natural Disaster Survival were ruined, and the enjoyment for legitimate players was decreased and ruined. Now, the last Roblox hacker I'm going to be talking about, or should I say Roblox hackers, might be familiar to you because when I saw this name, it rang a bell. But the next hack I'm going to be talking about is Tubis93. Now, to put it into short terms, Tubis93 was a group of friends known to hack Meep City, once in October 2019 and again in February 2020. They would also send messages in a game called Guess the Logo and Find the Markers to troll a popular YouTuber named Creecraft. But before Tubis93 would be known for Meep City 2, they'd compromise other games. The most notable instance is Arsenal. On September 28, 2019, an admin game pass would show up costing 80 Robux, but gave admin powers in another game. This was later removed and Arsenal was normal again. Little Angels Daycare would also fall victim to Tubis93. The game was renamed to Little Devil's Daycare, having a demonic theme, and a screamer of Jeff the Killer in the game. This was fixed a while later. So pretty much Tubis93 would just terrorize games, scaring the younger audience, as well as pretty much annoying the older audience as well. But by far one of the most worst incidents that Tubis93 created was on February 29th, 2020, when Meep City would encounter a second compromisation, this time with different games being involved. One of them was a variant of Meep City with everyone's avatar changed to resemble Alpha. Also, the Tubis93 group added a backdoor virus in the game that teleported you to another game that would take you to a modified version of the Meep City playground, with the avatars of people behind Tubis93 being added to the map. In addition to being teleported to the other game, players were given a banner hamburger, and they're probably wondering, this doesn't seem too bad, until you figure out that they can use the bat to hit the developer Alex Neutron on the pinata in order to give Roblox in 3 points. Hitting Alex Neutron will cause a female moan to be heard, along with the sound of metal hitting the surface. And the racist part is that they would add Chinese music tunes around the map. Another sound that we played would be a very racist song called Bobby Two Pistols. Fuck all. Yeah. And at some point, random times a fart sound could be heard and a girl laughing and saying penis would also be heard. But yeah, you can just get the gist of how bad Tubis 93 terrorized the younger audience by playing racist stuff, teleporting to random games, giving them some very disturbing things to do, and also terrorizing YouTubers. But what actually happened to Roblox? Because I didn't talk about what caused it, I talked about the reasons for it. Now what caused it is due to some very bad decisions made by Roblox. Now I'll be honest, Roblox moderation does need to update game because they are letting Condo game slide, pedophile slide, and just overall a lot of things slide on Roblox. So I hope Roblox moderation does get better in the future, but most likely will not either way we're going at. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.